I'm a dump truck driver. I'm the rock star of the road. Nothing gets done without me doing it first. Simple. Think about it. Okay, how to make $50,000 a year or more dump trucking. Everything is from an employee point of view. I'm not a business owner. I'm not a contractor, anything like that. I'm a dump truck driver. Okay, so take these things, go run with it. A lot of you guys that are experienced already know these things, but this is just for some guys that are just getting into it or looking to acquire knowledge about this field that we call dump trucking. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, getting started. You already got your CDLs, and this is straight axle or tractor trailer, but I prefer straight axle. Straight axle is a lot more work. You can get into places that tractor trailers can't get into. So from a straight axle dump truck driver point of view, 6 axle to be exact. All right, one, getting started. Make sure you're well rested. You know, this is not a industry for the weak. Okay, well rested. Make sure you're not out partying all night. Get your damn sleep. Excuse my words throughout this, but I'm a trucker. Get your sleep, you know, and try to have you a peace of mind before you step foot into that truck. Make sure all your problems get left at that concrete or dirt or wherever where you stepped onto that truck step. You don't want that. So make sure you're well rested. You don't want problems carrying that on the road, and you know, we know. So number 2, try to exercise. A lot of this work can be long hours. Some of this work is at night. I find it better when you're for night shift, when you go out and take about a half hour, 40-minute walk before you get into that truck. For some reason, this helps a lot. It helped me through my night shift, graveyard, running that turnpike. It helped a lot. So I would recommend you do some type of form of exercising every day before you jump into that truck. Whether you get to the yard and want to walk around the yard or do jumping jack, whatever you want to do. Do something to get your body pumped up and worked out before you jump into that truck. Number 3, stay committed. Look, you can't jump in this truck and expect to everything to go smooth. You can't do that. Things happen. So stay committed to the day. You don't want to go out and be talking, oh, I got to go pick my kid up from daycare, or that's not going to work out here in this industry, especially when you got these long days. I see a lot of guys, they do that kind of thing, and it don't end up well for them. So stay committed to the day. Do that and you'll be on your way. These are just the first steps, you know, in getting started with this. Look, stay hydrated. Whether you in that truck or out that truck, stay hydrated. Get your body in a system to where you're not feeling all funky and all that kind of stuff. You want to do that. Get your water, Gatorade, get your coffee for that night, but keep that water in you. All right, so number 5 of this getting started. Eat light. I can't repeat this, and I'm gonna, tell you a few of these things that happen to me. Eat light. I was running the night shift, and sometimes this happens on day shift. We eat stuff with grease in it. You can't do that and expect not to get tired. Eat light. You can't afford to get tired behind the wheels of these trucks. Eat light. Don't go getting a whole burger meal and fries. Now you got all this grease on your stomach. You're getting sleepy and tired behind the wheel. You're getting sluggish. You don't want to do that. It makes your day longer, and it makes it more not interesting to work. So do that. Start your day off early. When you start your day off a little early, it don't have to be 2-3 hours, or start off an hour early, because this does a lot for you as a driver. You could go from filling up your truck, getting to the site early, and just getting to know the job or whatever. Start early. You never know what's going to happen. Plans could change. You got to reroute. Start off early. You never know what what obstacles you're going to have to go through when you get in this industry and your day is starting off. So look, pre-trip, do a pre-trip twice. Do your first pre-trip before you take off, and you could do your second pre-trip when you get to the site or the supply yard, wherever. That second pre-trip, you may see something that can be solved right then and there, versus you going on the day not checking it out, and your day got to end early because of something you could have took care of on that second pre-trip. So try and check some things out. You never know. Anything can happen in this industry when you're driving these dump trucks. So try to do 2 pre-trips. Really, end of the day, 3. Your post-trip at the end of the day. So just try that. Dump trucks are very sensitive equipment, because you're bouncing all over the place, and it's a lot of components and lines and wires as well on these vehicles. So do that. Try to do 2 pre-trips. Be on time. Okay, I can't stress that enough, because when you're on time, a lot of people are looking at you out there. A lot of people are waiting to chew your head off for being late. You never know what the other people are going through at their homes or whatever, and they want to come to work and lash out on you. So be on time. That way you don't have to worry about nobody yelling at you and all that kind of stuff. Like I say, there's different obstacles in this dump trucking industry. You may have to go a different route or go to another job. You never know. So try to be on time. Load safely. You at the plants. Hey man, take your time getting loaded. I mean, it's not your responsibility to load yourself, but take your time to make sure you got your tailgate latched, you got your tarp rolled in. Take your time to look and see if you have something left in your box from the day before. Take your time and load carefully. Inspect the load as well. Make sure you got the right product. Your ticket to be printed. Look on that ticket. Jump up on your ladder on the side of your box. Check the product. But make sure you getting the right product. That's number one. A lot of these things that I'm telling you should be common sense, but some people don't know. So I want to go over it and try to at least help you get to this $50,000 a year. Last of this, getting at your truck, drive carefully. No need to rush to get to the job site. If you're getting your butt started early, doing what you need to do, take your time. Get into a good spirit. Get into a good rhythm. There's going to be sometimes your ass got to run. But hey, man, drive carefully. Don't get out there and be a hot rod trucker and get to fucking up everything. Excuse my words again. I'm a trucker. So drive carefully. Now, this last part. This is what you've been waiting on. This is the last phase on your $50,000 a year salary. Look, be prepared to work 12 hours. You never know what's going to happen on these sites. The paver could break down. The machine could break down. Excuse me. You never know what's happening. It could be weather. Your butts will be just sitting on the side of the road, waiting for the job to start back up. Or whatever it is, be prepared to run for 12 hours. You start off the day like that, you'll know how your day is going to end. Look, this industry isn't pretty, but things happen. Things happen a lot. But just because they happen, you still get paid. Sometimes it's not your fault. So remember that. Look, communicate with the site crew in a positive manner. A lot of these guys are out here working their asses off, just like you and I are. Man, you don't want to be out here having a screwed up day, not talking to nobody. Hey man, get out here, talk to people, communicate. Hey, I saw such and such piece up there. You guys might want to get it. Whatever. You seen a hazard, whatever. Communicate with the crew. You communicate with the crew. Now these people get to know you and know who you are. It don't always have to be about work. Don't make it always about work. Hey, how's it going? How's your family? What y'all do? Small talk. And then you work your way into the laughter and BSing around. But communicate with the crew. That's your key. I'm telling you, that's your key. Stay alert on the site and on the road. Like I just spoke before, the hazards. You may see some things that the crews don't see. You may see some things that happen way ahead down the road that the crew and the other drivers can't see. You don't want the crew to get up to that point where they have to shut down and no more work for the day. You never know what you may see. No more work for the day means you're not getting them hours or that percentage or whatever. Be alert. Stay alert and communicate with the crew. All right. Another one. Be able to solve problems. Okay. As I told you before, with this dump truck, a lot of sensitive parts, a lot of issues may come up. You may be out there and a airline in your axle is leaking. You may have to get your butt out there and find this leak. If you're not familiar with this truck, oh boy, you got a problem. And a lot of you guys, 90% of you guys starting off in this industry is not gonna know what the hell to do out here if you're not familiar with these parts and hoses on this dump truck. I can tell you, a lot of this stuff you can fix on your own. A lot of it you can to get through the day, to get them hours on your road to that 50K. So just take the initiative to at least learn. Ask somebody. Do whatever you can to stay your butt on that road. All right? So, hey, man. The goal, $50,000 a year. All right? Another one, don't turn down loads, all right, or work. When these guys see you turning down work, wanting to go home, they not gonna request your ass. First thing they gonna say is, nah, we can't have him. Give him just his 6-7 hours or whatever and cut him loose. You may have a damn 7-mile stretch to do on the highway that's 10, 11, 12 hours. If they don't want your ass around, because they know after 7, 8 hours, you're going to tell them, ask to sign out. They can't get the job done if you getting your ass signed out. It's a certain amount of trucks on the job and a certain amount of tonnage they have to get done for that day. You getting signed out cuts them back maybe 200 to 300 tons. However it may be. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't turn down the loads. You have a goal to reach. You know, you want to make this money, you choose this industry. You're going to have to bust your ass. You're going to have to get out here and do what you need to do. So don't turn down work. Don't turn down loads. You may have to do Saturdays and Sundays. Just letting you know that. You may have to do Saturdays and Sundays. Do it. Get it done. Get it out the way. You have a goal to reach. Me personally, I don't turn down nothing but my collar. But I'm also in a position where, hey, I ran my ass off for years. If I want to make the money, I'll make it. If I don't, hey, no big deal. But if you want to get over that 50K mark, these are the things you have to do, and sacrifices going to have to be made. Birthday parties, vacations, all that kind of stuff sometimes going to have to get put on the back burner, especially if it's spring, summer, and fall. Me, I'm in the asphalt industry. In winter, I'm into the salt. So I'm all year round. I know some of you guys don't have that type of industry going, but this is for all year round industry. So excuse my words and everything, but hell, it's a hell of an industry when you get started and you got work all year round. So 50K, you can get it. You gotta run. You have to run. Now, last, establish a great relationship with the foremans and the companies on the site. Establish that relationship for yourself and for the company that you work for. I can tell you, when they know you know how to run and you know what you're doing, they're gonna always call and ask for you. Always, because you're dependable, you know what you're doing, you take care of things, you get them their loads there on time. That's what they want. That's what they want. You know, so establish that relationship with these foremans and companies, you know, because it can go a long way to helping you get that 50K. So I'm not the most expert when it comes to business and in the dump trucking. I'm telling you, this is coming from employee status, not business owner, supervisor, whatever. I'm telling you, as an employee, I got a lot more to share with you as an employee. Subscribe to the channel. Look, I got more to come, put it like that. Podcast coming soon. I'm going to interview a lot of the drivers firsthand in the industry. So stay tuned. I appreciate you guys looking and helping me out getting these views. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have fun in these trucks as well. But right now I'm just by myself doing this, these tips and trying to help you get your 50K. So subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back once a week at least. So thank you. See you next time.